I'm Alastair Grubb, Project Manager at Glencore and the Advisory Committee Chair for the Underground Operators Conference 2025. I started my career as a geotechnical engineer at Ernest Henry Mine Open Pit in northwest Queensland before moving across to MAusIMM's underground copper operations. I then changed from a geotechnical focus to work for several years in the underground operations team before coming back to a technical role as a tech services manager. After this, I worked as a long-term planning manager for Glencore's Copper Australia assets. I still work with Glencore and MAusIMM Mines, where I'm part of the Zinc Capital Studies and Projects team, focusing on taking major projects through study phases and into execution. I've had a long involvement with the AusIMM, starting with the local Northwest Queensland branch committee in the mid-2000s, where I helped arrange a very active calendar of tech sessions and social events. Thankfully, this program continues with the local branch today. I joined the Underground Ops Advisory Committee prior to the previous 2023 conference, and this year I've taken on the chairperson's role as part of an extremely experienced group of professionals advising for this event. It's no secret to most within the industry that ore bodies are generally becoming lower grade, deeper, more complex, and increasingly are pushing into new regions. Alongside these physical changes, our commitment to socially and environmentally responsible operation continues to grow with community expectations. Because of this, it is more important than ever for our operations to be applying innovative systems and operating practices to remain safe and productive. Events like Underground Operators are key to share ideas, learn from the successes and failures of others, and collectively grow as an industry. This year we have 3 amazing keynote speakers who will be sharing their extensive knowledge and experience with attendees. Bruce Harvey is a renowned expert in what ESG management actually means in practice to mine operators. Laura Tyler and Mark Kudafani are bringing a wealth of technical, business and leadership experience from across the industry. And with the perspectives of seasoned executive leaders, they will no doubt challenge attendees to think about what mining will look like in years to come. The conference content is looking amazing, and we've had well over 100 abstracts submitted, which is far beyond previous conferences, meaning the committee has a difficult but fortunate position of selecting the highest quality papers for the conference. I'm most excited to hear about case studies. It's just so useful to learn from the experiences of others. We currently have papers covering the development of new major assets, restarting operations, sinking shafts, and fundamentally changing the mining methods of assets to give them a new lease on life. Alongside such major undertakings, there are many papers that describe smaller but significant adaptations to operational practices. Because we can't all be building new nationally significant assets, it's these smaller innovations that are often the most accessible and beneficial to the way we think about our own mines, and which can produce immediate benefits. Lastly, I'm keen to see papers that provide insight into technological advancements that are becoming key to the mines we'll be operating in the future. The growing implementation of electric and battery vehicles, application of automation, and the use of different equipment from industries such as tunnelling are all well represented by papers. Underground Ops is targeted at people actively operating or planning to operate an underground mine. The committee place a lot of focus on ensuring that papers are practical and include site-based authors wherever possible. This ensures that those attending the conference can take away real-world, applicable ideas to improve the safety and performance of their operations. We of course appreciate that many ideas and innovations are initiated by or developed together with equipment manufacturers, suppliers and technology companies. So we really encourage hearing about industry supplier collaborations. We have a massive exhibition area with over 100 leading organisations showing off their latest and greatest inventions and offerings. This is a great place for people to spark ideas during networking about what might be possible to take back to site. Underground Ops is also a great opportunity for stakeholders of the mining industry, such as governance organisations, policymakers or politicians, and technology companies to gain better insight into the challenges faced by underground miners and the extent that operators are going to ensure that we are safely and responsibly delivering the materials needed to support both the energy transition and manufacturing for our modern future. I'd like to invite you to join us for the Underground Operators Conference 2025 at the Adelaide Convention Centre from the 7th to the 9th of April. You can register at ausimm.com. We look forward to seeing you there.